Ladies and gentlemen, we now go to the main event of the evening. Please welcome into the ring first, in the blue corner, Billy Herron.
I got what I deserve, fuck nigga. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I wore the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was ready? Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Popeye on this finish. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rotated captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of cat that men casting grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new bitch, she around like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands strapped to my toes. Cause these niggas want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These niggas try to take my life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly niggas I pull women, don't fuck around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When it come to me, I got young niggas that's rolling, I got niggas throwing bees. I done did the DOS, I done did the KDs. Every time I'm in that bitch, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop can, I'm riding down no cap.
And his opponent entering the ring in the red corner, Alex Stockley.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. It's all about the joy, and then take it. It's all about you get it, and play. It's all about play. Who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can set me. I am pain, there's no way you can play me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run, looking for you, then you are smoking. I am the good that I
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds and contesting for the BOXA Fight League National Heavyweight Championship. Introducing to you first, standing to my right and fighting out of the blue corner. He has a campaign of 17 fights, 12 wins, 4 losses, 3 draws, weighing 290 pounds, 5 ounces, representing Secret Squirrel Boxing, Billy Herron! And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the red corner. He's undefeated, 5 fights, 5 wins, weighing 216 pounds, representing Team 50 Boxing, Alex Stockley!
Here we go, round 1 is on its way for the heavyweight title. A much anticipated bout. This has been in the build for about a year now. For many reasons, or whatever the reasons, it didn't take place. But it's about to now. A massive size difference between the two. One who looks very built and in very good shape. One, I don't know, maybe not so much, but it's a very good heavyweight contest here. And I'm looking forward to getting going.
Let's see how it kicks off.
The National Heavyweight Championship.
Stockley trying to take the front foot.
A lot of head movement from Alex Stockley. Almost looks like a pit bull. Almost reminds me a bit of Gavin Rees, Gavin the Rock Rees from back in the day.
Yes, he does. Lovely fluid style.
Going with the jab. Very stiff, but it's landing. Good jab for the body from Stockley. Stockley's going to have to work his way in range here.
Yeah, he's going to have to
find
earn
a way
it.
of getting past that jab, otherwise he's going to find that a bit of a problem all night. A bit like that, there we go. Now's where Stockley has to go to work, and he is going to work here. Oh, very good right hand landed there as well. Herron has got to try and find a way to hold it. He's not holding, he's trying to find the uppercut, but he needs to hold. Stockley doing exactly what he needs to do there. When he does get in range and he does push Herron back, he absolutely needs to let his hands go.
That's it.
And he's shown that he's able to do that early in the first round. Back to the jab for Billy Herron. Didn't get through the right hand there, put him a bit short. Oh, good enough to that from Stockley, get through. Back to the jab from Herron.
It's a good round from Stockley so far. He's being a boss in there.
The thing is, Stockley's having to work very hard here, and it does worry me over the 5 rounds how that's going to bear him. But, I mean, in my opinion, he's winning this first round. He's added a good flurry in the corner there, a good left hook here. We've seen a few jabs from Billy Herron, but hasn't seen anything else. So as it stands, to me, he hasn't done a lot to get nicked the first time, so it's Alex Stockley round.
Yep, definitely. I think he behaved like the bigger man, considering there is such a big size difference. I'm sure Herron was just having a look, maybe flicking a jab, seeing what would come back, but I'd like to see him maybe be a bit more assertive in the second round and maybe try and stick the jab on him.
Yeah, I do worry for Alex Stockley. He had to work very hard to get that success to the corner, to get the hook here. Can he keep that for 5 rounds, a man of his size? I would doubt it.
It depends, you know, the rule of that kind of game plan is you've got to take more out of your opponent than you do out of yourself. As long as when he's throwing all those shots, it is sapping the energy of Herron, then he's doing a good enough job.
He's got a massive support, Alex Stockley, as well, a very big supporter tonight. So we both got it 10-9 Stockley for the first round. We've got 4 long heavyweight rounds to go, if we make the distance. Round 2 for the national heavyweight title.
Bit more on the front foot here.
The right hand when he's throwing it, it's very slow, doesn't it? The jab's not bad, the jab's steady, but the right hand comes very.
Takes a long time to arrive, doesn't it? If you're Stockley, then you'll see it coming. We think.
Going to work him massively, Stockley.
Fast hands when he's in
back,
there.
and he's really bullying him here in the corner. Missed us by miles with that uppercut. Almost hit himself, like Tyson Fury did back in the day. Good work from Stockley though. He's effective
Really
at what he does.
Yeah, really good. He knows that whilst he's on the outside, it doesn't really favour him. But the trick with this kind of size difference is you've got to be too far away for him to punch you, and then too close for him to punch you as well.
Yep. The jab from Herron again. Need to see more than that though. He's not going to win him around. The jab alone. He's getting bullied back every time. Got the right hand through there and the left hook. It might not be hurting Herron, but it's landing.
It might not even be landing cleanly. Some are hitting shoulders, some are hitting back, but there's the intent there. You know, judges love that. We love it. The fans love it.
Through, look. He's pushing him all over the place here. You'd actually think that Stockley is the bigger man. You think he is, but he's not. He's being the bully in the ring here. And the right side of the face of him is starting to bend up a little bit now as well. Herron needs to find a way to push Stockley back.
Yes.
He's allowing Stockley to get stuck in the ring. He clearly isn't very good in the back foot. We've seen that 3 or 4 times now. He needs to find a way to get that jab going, to push Stockley back. He quite obviously doesn't have a fast right hand. I don't know if he's right hook. When I say right hand, I mean straight right hand. He needs to start trying to find something else.
I mean, when there is such a big size difference, you have to behave like the bigger man. You cannot allow yourself to get bullied. I think the jab he's throwing at the moment, Herron, it's more of a flick, more of a feeler. Wants to see what's coming back. It's not meant to hurt, not meant to damage, not even meant to set anything up. It's just meant to fill gaps. And if he wants to be able to turn this round and win this fight, he's going to need that jab to mean something and to start pushing Stockley back.
He's got to try and find a way to pull in the Billy now. That's what he's got to try and do.
This is a big round. This round, he has to essentially throw the kitchen sink.
Oh, he's 2 rounds up here, Stockley. So Billy Herron needs to change something, otherwise he'll be going on to his landslide defeat here. You haven't seen him try to break Alex Stockley's body into the ground. He jabs always to the head, never going to the midsection.
And every time he throws a jab, there's a little half step back, just like, oh, just in case he gets countered. But I think he needs to throw caution to the wind a little bit here. You need to be able to press that red button and go. You're in a fight.
What I think could work, Aaron, is start doubling up on the jab. And he looks like he's got a half decent and pretty fast right uppercut. Maybe double jab and try the right uppercut. That would be a great time to start the uppercut, really.
It would.
Getting Billy back again here. There's a lack of urgency, and that's why he's going to almost be 3 rounds down soon. There's no urgency in Billy Herron's
I think
corner or from himself so far.
It's habit, you know. I think if when you fight how you spar, you know, and how you train, and if you're used to being quite careful and economic with your shots, you'll get in a ring and you'll be quite economic. And obviously Stockley trains like a beast. You can imagine how he spars, and you know, he's all or nothing. He waits, and you know, he's had a lovely little 20-25 second rest here, and he'll go again and have another big spurt in a second.
Not too much happening this round, apart from a bit of a first start from Alex, but sometimes we've not really seen a lot. Maybe a round off for both guys. I guess
you know, I think I mean, Stockley's done enough to win the round because he has these bursts, a couple of bursts around, and really Herron's not offering much other than that single jab. You know, he's not doubling it up. There's not really anything to really worry about. You know, I think he's letting Stockley off the hook here when he's trying to have a breather and trying to find some space.
Billy Herron has looked completely out of ideas. We haven't seen him throw anything really apart from the jab, and we're now going into round 4, and he's thrown nothing of note, landed nothing of note, and it still looks like there's no urgency to throw anything of note. And he's really falling behind here. I mean, it's probably been the easiest fight to score of the card so far.
Yeah, this is the easiest because for the first time probably all night there's not much coming back from the other corner. We've seen him throw the backhand once or twice. It seems miles off, but I think, you know, even if you shell up and walk him down, and just because he's smaller than you doesn't mean he's better than you on the inside. You can put him under pressure, you can lean on him, you've got to behave like the bigger man.
Well, we're going to round 4. Billy Herron still in his corner. Look, Alex Stockley ready to go. He's a man on a mission tonight, and he wants to complete that mission before the final bell.
As far as having to defend shots, Stockley's not had much to do.
No.
You know, he's been out of range and then he's been in range throwing shots. It's been quite an easy night's work for him so far.
Yeah, push back again, and he's out of answers when he goes back. That's better from Billy Herron. That is the best we've seen.
That's it, meeting him. Has to.
We've got to go to war here. He's got to make this a war, and hope we can land something big.
Almost a good, yeah, exactly. Almost a good right uppercut, left hook. And Stockley acknowledged it, that it almost landed.
Not really getting through that time, Stockley. I wouldn't say that was to the back of the head either, but good body shot. Both men are feeling the pace a bit here. You can tell from fast start to round 4.
And look, even in that position there, you know, Stockley,
jump through the guard.
He can nick his breathe off really easily. Look at him, there's so much space between them. It's fine, it's not much for him to have to think about. You know, at least when you do stuff like that, like Herron just done there, you make him think, you make him have to move.
This is where Billy really has a chance there. Round that whole side of this ring to really put it on Stockley, and he just stood there and made it. It's clearly something about Stockley he does. Oh, good left hook there. There's something clearly about Stockley he doesn't really respect. I don't know if it's the power, work rate, or both, but he's really not doing enough here to take any part of any round. And this is by far his best round as well, and he's still miles behind.
You often get it in some of these fights where it looks like one person is sparring and one person is fighting, and that person who's fighting will always win these fights.
Well, it's the end of round 4. I got to be completely honest here. It's a bit disappointing what we're seeing with Billy Herron in the terms of the guys have held titles now for a long time. He's been beating guys that he's far more superior level to.
Yeah.
He's come up against a game Alex Stockley in his defence and in fairness, but he's not giving him anything to work with at all. He's essentially being a punch bag and been allowed to be pushed back, and he's not working and giving anything back whatsoever. We saw snippets of him giving it a bit more back. The left hook counter he had here, but we haven't seen enough.
Yeah,
anything near enough.
Not enough to give him a round or even a share of a round. I wonder if he's perhaps feeling some of the power early doors and it made him not fancy it so much, or I don't know, because he's still there, and to be fair, that 4th round was probably his best round, but still not good enough to win it.
We're going into the 5th and final round. Billy Herron has to really pull off something magical here to get anything out of this fight. He's 4-0 down, it's not debatable. He's got a lot of work to do here. And he has to really make the fight happen here. He has to really press and make Alex uncomfortable. I hope he can land something significant while doing so.
Yeah, Stockley looks comfortable right now. Even that's a bit more like it from Herron, you know. Make him go backwards. Don't.
Alex Stockley goading Billy Herron on, asking him to come on. It's not working, you know. You've got Billy Herron who makes a body shot here. Billy's got no urgency still.
Yeah, Stockley just looks really up for it.
The feints are pointless if you're not going to throw in the shot.
Exactly. Even Stockley saying to Herron, you know, come on, throw shots. You know, I need you to make this fight as well.
I just don't think Billy Herron has much punch selection. That's the problem. He's got a decent jab. He's got the better jab of the two. But that's it. That ain't going to be enough to get it round, especially when Alex Stockley's been working very hard on a good work rate.
He's done really well because, you know what, fighting guys that are a lot bigger than you is not easy. So he's done really well to kind of evade any real punishment and to be able to land his shots. And let's be honest, you know, Stockley's not landed loads of shots. A lot of them are on shoulders and gloves and elbows and backs, but he's done enough to win every round for me.
Closing into the final of this title bout. That's it. I mean, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but it was the easiest fight we've had to score.
Yeah.
5-0, heavyweight title. Billy Herron just simply didn't turn up. He didn't have anything to answer any of Alex Stockley's work.
Yeah.
And it's very easy, respectfully, National Heavyweight Championship win by Alex Stockley.
Yeah, that was a routine win for Stockley. Didn't have to worry about anything, you know. He would have, I'm guessing, have had harder spars in the lead up to this fight. It just seemed like maybe Herron, for whatever reason, didn't really fancy rolling the dice and making it happen. He wanted to feel his way through the fight, and it's just not a long enough fight for you to do that. You know, you got 5-2s, you kind of got to put your foot down.
We now wait for the judges' scorecards.
action. Our National Heavyweight Championship contest goes to the scorecards. We have a split decision.
I don't know what we're hearing here, this split decision madness.
Judges' scorecards read 50-45 to Stockley.
Well, that's how are we getting a split? We got a 50-45.
47 to Herron. And 48-47 to your winner. And now the BOXA Fight League National Heavyweight Champion. In the blue corner.
Oh, wow.
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 And that is boxing.
That's a disgraceful decision.